Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are diving into a huge development for one of the world's biggest blockchains. Yep, Cardano is getting an official, fully backed digital dollar. And we're going to break down exactly why this is such a game changer for the entire ecosystem.
But first, let's start with a really basic question. Just think about it for a second. Any major economy, whether it's ancient Rome or the modern US, what's that one thing, that absolute bedrock that allows for everything else, trade, lending, growth, to even happen?
You got it, stability. In the often chaotic, super volatile world of crypto and digital finance, having a reliable, stable asset isn't just a nice to have. It's the critical foundation you need to build a truly thriving ecosystem. And that is exactly what we're talking about today. So, to really get why this is such a big deal, we first need to zoom out and look at the platform itself. Why does a powerhouse blockchain like Cardano need a top-tier stablecoin in the first place?
Well, Cardano is a major player, a layer 1 proof-of-stake blockchain that has always done things a little differently. Its whole identity is built on this super rigorous, research-driven approach. Everything is about security, sustainability, and building for the long haul. The vision has always been to create a platform that can handle everything from complex DeFi to global enterprise solutions. But to really unlock that full potential, it was missing one key ingredient: a world-class, fully backed digital dollar.
And that brings us to the main event. Circle, the company behind the leading digital dollar, USDC, has officially brought a powerful new asset to the Cardano ecosystem. So let's meet USDCX. So what in the world is USDCX? Well, it's a dollar-denominated stablecoin that lives right on the Cardano blockchain. But here's the most important part. It is fully backed, one-to-one, by USDC. And that USDC is held in a special, ultra-secure, non-custodial smart contract called Circle X Reserve. Now, when you hear non-custodial, just think of it this way. No single company or person is holding your funds. It's all secured by code, which is exactly what you want. Now, you might be asking, wait, what's the difference between the USDC I already know and this new USDCX? And this table here breaks it down perfectly. See, Circle issues the original USDC, and it's backed by real-world cash. USDCX, on the other hand, is issued by a decentralized protocol on Cardano, and its backing is USDC. Its whole purpose is to be a super secure bridge, giving Cardano seamless access to all that amazing USDC liquidity, but without having to rely on those risky third-party bridges that have caused so many headaches in crypto. So how does this all happen under the hood? How do you take USDC from, say, another blockchain and safely transform it into USDCX on Cardano? Let's get into the mechanics. The heart of this entire system is that thing we just mentioned, Circle X Reserve. Honestly, the easiest way to picture it is as a highly secure, fully automated vault. You put your USDC in one side, and on the other, it gives you a verifiable receipt that you can use on Cardano. It's the secure middleman that makes this entire process trustworthy and possible. The process itself is actually a really clean three-step flow. First, you deposit your existing USDC into that Circle X Reserve contract. Simple enough. Second, the smart contract does its thing, it verifies the deposit and locks your funds securely. And finally, an identical amount of USDCX is created or minted directly onto the Cardano blockchain, all ready for you to use. This is a huge, huge leap forward for moving value between chains securely. Okay, the tech is really cool, I get it. But what does this actually mean for you, the user? What can you do now on Cardano that you couldn't really do before? This is where it gets exciting. For anyone involved in DeFi, this is a massive upgrade. USDCX brings that deep, stable liquidity that lending and borrowing markets desperately need to thrive. You can finally use a reliable, dollar-backed asset as collateral, which dramatically reduces the risk of getting liquidated because of some crazy price swing. This allows for way more sophisticated and secure financial products. And of course, that stability in lending has a direct ripple effect on trading. Having a stable, high-volume asset like USDCX creates much deeper liquidity on decentralized exchanges. What does that mean for you? It means less price slippage when you trade, and you can provide liquidity to earn fees with a whole lot more confidence. It just makes the entire DeFi ecosystem run smoother and more efficiently. But this isn't just for crypto traders. This is the foundation for real-world stuff, like global payments. With USDCX on Cardano, you get super fast, low-cost cross-border settlement. And because it's tied to Circle's infrastructure, it comes with enterprise-grade security and compliance baked in. That makes it absolutely perfect for businesses and fintechs looking for modern treasury solutions.
And maybe the biggest real-world application of all is the tokenization of real-world assets, or RWAs. I mean, think about it. If you want to bring things like real estate or private credit onto a blockchain, you absolutely need a reliable, stable way to handle the dollar-based settlement. USDCX provides that exact foundation. It's the critical missing piece needed to bring these massive, institutional-grade assets onto the Cardano network.
So the potential is clear, it's enormous, but is the ecosystem actually ready to use it? Is anyone adopting this thing? Well, the answer to that is a resounding yes. This isn't some plan for the future, it is happening right now. You know, one of the best signs of a successful launch is when all the key players jump on board immediately. And that is exactly what happened with USDCX on Cardano. It had major support right from day one. What's really telling here is who these launch partners are. We're talking about Liquid, MinSwap, and SundaySwap. These are some of the biggest, most used DeFi applications in the entire Cardano ecosystem. Having the heavy hitters integrate USDCX from the get-go means that users can immediately start trading with it, lending it, and providing liquidity. The utility isn't theoretical, it's already live and kicking. So the big takeaway here is that Cardano now has the foundational piece of financial plumbing it's been waiting for: a secure, liquid, and compliant digital dollar. This just unlocks a world of potential for DeFi, for payments, and for real-world assets. And it leaves us with one final, very exciting question. With this critical building block now firmly in place, what new frontier will Cardano explore next? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.